Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy be, Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, Goody. What's the news with thee?
Oh, full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. And stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhyme to interchange love tokens. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigned voices burst of feigned love. Thou hast built my daughter's heart, turned to obedience which is due to me, oh, to stubborn harshness, and my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, and I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, and I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
I would my father look, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for high austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. Lysander, yield thy praised title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry
Oh,
him?
scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of which I do unstaken to Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he. As well possessed, my love is more than his. And what is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nader's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry on this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But, being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia. Look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta. What cheer, my love?
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
He liked for want of rain, which I could well but tame them from the tempest of my eyes.
I mean, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood.
Oh, cross, too high to be thrown to low.
Or else miscrafted in respect of years.
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eyes. If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as needed in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow Anne, to dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. Remote from Athens is her house, 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, will I marry thee. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, there will I wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place that thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helen.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again say. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are like stars, and your tongue sweet air, more suitable than lark to shepherd's ear.
Thank you.
Oh, teach me how and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to your minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time when lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself will meet. And thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' sweet food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you want him, Demetrius stowed on you.
Oh, how happy somewhere other some can be. Through Athens I am fought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs doting on Hermia's eyes, so I admiring of his qualities. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have my thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generals, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, thought fit through all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on their wedding day at night.
First go Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Huh?
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a man. Now go Peter Quince, called forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you, Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready. Name the part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover? Or a tyrant?
Oh, a lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
That will add some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storm. I will condone some measure. Name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Ooh. What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Oh, nay, say, let me not play a woman. I have a beard.
Coming in. Oh, that's old one. You may play it in a mask and speak as small as you will,
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too, and speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Pyramus, let me do it right, let me do it right.
Pyramus's father, myself Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You must take the lion's part on you, and I hope yours a part well fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
Oh, you can do extempore, for it's nothing but roar.
Let me play the lion. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies. And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's
son.
I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and tware any nightingale.
No, you must play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most gentlemanlike man, as one that you would see in a summer's day. Therefore, you must play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Oh, masters, here are your parts. I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town. There by moonlight we will rehearse.
There we will meet, and we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold or cut bowstrings.
Here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within sight, for Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she is her tendeth hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. Oh, she never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. Oh, but she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape and make you quiet, or else you're that shrewd and knavish sprite, called Robin Goodfellow, are not you he, that frights the maidens of the villagery? Those that hobgle and call you sweet puck, you do their work, and they shall have good luck, are not you he?
Thou speaks to right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. Room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, with that he work got.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairy, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady, but I know, come from the farthest step of India, but that forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress, and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never, since the middle summer spring, met we on a hill and dale, forest or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy bras thou hast disturbed our sports. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs which falling in the land have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries in the mazed world. By their increase now knows not which is which. And the same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, and hath she gossiped by my side. But she, being mortal of that boy, did die, and for her sake will I rear her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you would patiently dance in our round, and see our moonlight revels, go with us.
Give me the boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away, we shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Fetch me that flower, the herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it, on sleeping eyelids laid, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania while she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she then waking looks upon, be it on lion, or bear, or wolf, or bull, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me.
Stop it!
But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where's Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, and the other who slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen into this wood. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw to me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not, nor I cannot, love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me as your spaniel. Burn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you. But worser place can I beg in your love, and get a place of higher respect for me, than to be used as you use your dog.
That's not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
So wild as hath not a heart such as you.
Let me go. For do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I. In the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. By Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love, as men may do, but should be wooed. And we're not made to woo.
I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hands I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. And ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye,
There it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox lips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania, some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come now, a fairy song. Play me now asleep.
Good night, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart.
Hence away. Now all is well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak troth I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one shroud.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off, do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes its meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchanged within an oath, so then two bosoms and one single troth. So by your side no bedroom need deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much for shew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off. In human modesty, such separation may as well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid.
Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all his rest.
Hath that wish, the wish's eyes be pressed.
Oh, through the forest have I gone, but in Athenian found I none. Who's here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maid, and hear the maiden sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Oh, churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, so sleep thy seat on thy eyelid. Now awake when I am gone, for now I must to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay! On thy peril, and I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so, my eyes are oftener washed than hers. No, I am ugly as a bear. For things that meet me run away for fear. But who was here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead? Or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live good, sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helen in nature shows art, that through thy bosom lets me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word that vile name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. Lord doth he love your Hermia. Lord what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, and be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her spent. Not Hermia, but Helen I love, who will not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough. It's not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye. And you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth you do me wrong. Good sooth you do. In such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare thee well. Perforce, I must confess. I thought you lord of more true gentleness.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. For as a surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to the stomach brings. So thou, my serpent and my heresy, of all be hated but the most of me. And all my powers address your love and might, to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Ay me, for pity! What a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at its cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander? Lord? What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak, come all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, Pat, and here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Booby Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
For latent a portaless fear.
I believe we should leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have advice to make all well. Write me a prologue. As the prologue seemed to say that we would do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion? I fear it, I promise you.
A lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. Nay, she herself must come through, saying, fair ladies, I will entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble. If you think I come hither as a lion, and were pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And dare indeed let her name her name and tell him plainly she is not the joy.
Well, there's still two hard things. That is to bring the moonshine into the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, they meet by moonshine.
Doth the moonshine in that we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it does shine at night.
Why then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Well, there's still another thing. We have to bring the wall into the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, they speak through a chink of wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or ever must present one, and let him hold his fingers thus. That granny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A playful. I'll be an auditor. An actor, too, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors! Odors!
Odors, savors, sweet. So hast thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must see that he goes to see a voice. He sees a voice that he heard, that a voice that is to come again.
Most radiant. Most radiant.
Most lily white of you, only thee at Minnie's tomb.
Nine is two, man. Why, you mustn't speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. All your lines at once, cues and all. Pyramus, your cue is past. It is never tired.
Oh.
As true as horse, that yet would never tire. If I were fair, Thisbe, or only thou.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! Blind masters, hand masters, oh!
Why did they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, but authority, what do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asshead of your own.
Bless thee, bottom, thou art...
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of them. To fright me if they could. But I will not serve in this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear, I am not afraid. All is groovy.
An angel wakes me from my flowery bed. I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. By fair virtues, force for force doth move me. From the first view to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peach blossom, cobweb, and my mustard seed. Ready?
And I.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries, and pick the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. Your name, honestly.
Peace blossom.
I pray you, command me to Mistress Squash, your mother. Your name, I beseech you, ma'am. Mustard seed. Shall desire you more acquaintance, good Madame Mustard seed.
Come, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity.
What?
Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awake.
Then
what it was that next came in her eye when she must dote on in extremity. Well, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress, with a monster, is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, who work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day, and the shallowest thick-skin of his barren sort, who pyramids presented in their sport, forsook his seat and entered in a break, when I did his at disadvantage take. And ass's knoll I fixed upon his head. And in a few moments so it came to pass, Titania waked, straightway, loved, and ass.
This falls out better than I could devise, but hast thou yet latched to the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee to?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, with the Athenian woman by his side, so that when he wakes, of course, she must be I.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This be the woman, but this not be the man.
Oh, why rebuke you who loves you so? With breath so bitter on a bitter foe.
Now I the chide, but I should do thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, be our shoes in blood, plunge in the deep, and kill me too. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so tense, so grim.
So should the murdered look. And so should I, pierced through the heart by your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my house.
Out, dog. Out, cur. Thou burnest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood. Nor is he dead, for aught I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here therefore for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow. For debt which bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay, if for it is tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eye against she do appear.
I go, look how swiftly I go, swifter than an arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
The captain of our fairy band, Helena, is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her or? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her or.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena! Goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy, Oh, how ripen show thy lips! Those kissing cherries doth tempting grow. When thou hold'st up thy hand, oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
Oh, spite. Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but must join in souls to mock me too? If you were both men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to be the queen, whom I doth love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. The I will not, if e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to hers but guess why sojourned, and now to Helen is at home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not mine eye, Lysander found. Mine ear, I think, it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, who love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide fair. Helena, the morn gilds the night, and all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seek'st thou me? Could not this let thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with the most foul derisions? Is all the counsels that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, would we have chipped the hasty-footed time for parting us? Is it all forgot? All school days, friendship, childhood innocence, and you have rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend. 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore doth he speak this to her he hates, and wherefore doth Lysander deny his love so rich within his soul, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Persevere. Counterfeit sad looks. Make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other. Hold the sweet jest up. But fare thee well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death our absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Hermia. Hear my excuse, my life, my love, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her soul.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, away!
No, sir! Seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, but yet come not. You're a tame man. Go!
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, thou monster, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Out, loathed medicine, hated potion, hence!
Hate me? Wherefore? I mean, what new is my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? Why, then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid! In earnest shall I say.
I mean, never did desire to see thee more, therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer, it is no jest that I do hate thee. And Love, Helena.
Oh, me. You jump. Tender blossom, you thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, it's fake. Have you no modesty? No maiden shade? No touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet! You puppet!
Why so? Aye. That way goes the game. Now, I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height, forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maple? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach.
You gentlemen, let her not harm me. I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I am a right mate for my cowardice. You perhaps may think, because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her. Lower? Hark again! But how do you put up with this? I ever wanted to call you for me. Ever your counsels ever robbed you? State that in love to Demetrius, I told him of yourself into this wood.
What?
And now, you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further, let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone! Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
With Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flaunt me thus? Let me come to her.
Get you gone, Lord! You bitterness of pit not brass nail! You beast, acorn! Now follow if thou darest to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress! All this coil is long of you! Nay, go not back!
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray, but my legs are longer to run away.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Oh, believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. But so far am I glad that it's so sort. For is this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with leaden legs and baggy wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen to beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
Oh, fairy king, this must be done with haste, for the night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, and I will lead them up and down. I am feared and feared in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again! Thou runaway! Thou coward, art thou fled? Speak! In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
telling the bushes that thou look'st for wars?
Yea, art thou there?
Follow me. We shall try no manhood here.
Oh, weary night. Oh, long and tedious nights. Abate thy hour, shine comforts from the east, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me away from mine own company.
Yet but three. Come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and saddled. Cupid is a knavish lad, just to make poor females mad.
Oh, never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me till the break of day. The heavens shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to thy eye gentle lover's remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon the flowery bed. Oh, thy amiable cheeks do coy. And stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head. And kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Yea.
Oh, scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Oh, where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb! Good Monsieur. Get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee and good Monsieur. Bring me the honey bag. And good Monsieur, have a care, the honey bag break not. I be loath to have you overflow with the honey bag, Senor. Oh, where's Madame Mustard Seed? Madame Mustard Seed.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help Cavalry Cobweb to scratch. I must do barbers, Madame. For methinks I am marvelous hairy about the face.
Well, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Oh!
Say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, I could munch some good, dry oats. I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that can seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts. Bing!
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas. Oh, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and then her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. My gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the other do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions I have seen. Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
But how came these things to pass? Oh, how I loathe his visage now.
Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the pair of faithful lovers be wedded, with Theseus all in jollity.
Fairy king, attended mark, but I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that here I sleeping was found with these mortals on the ground.
And now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf beholds the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all weary task foredue. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before, to sweep the dust behind the door.
Hermia! Where are you? But soft, what imps are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here sleeping. This Lysander, oh, this Demetrius is, and this Helena, old Nader's Helena.
But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now.
Pardon, my lord?
I pray you, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord into the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleeping, half awake, but as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I feel.
Oh, enough, my lord, you have enough, because I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me.
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I would not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted as the snow. The object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I first saw Hermia. But like in sickness did I loathe this food. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for with us to the temple by and by, these lovers shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3, we will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, my Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with the parted eye where everything seems double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me we sleep, we dream. Are not you sure the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Then we are awake. Let us follow, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me. And I will answer. My next is most famous. Hey ho. Peter Quince. Flute the bellows maker. Snout the tinker. Snug. God's my life. Stolen hens and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. He thought I was. There is no man can tell what. Methought I was. Oh, and methought I had! I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream. or because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of a play, before the Duke.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of.
If he come not forward, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have no man in all of Athens that can discharge Pyramus as he.
No, he has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yeah, he is the best person too. He was very paramour for sweet voice.
Oh, you must say paragon. Paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Oh.
It's okay.
Master, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords or ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had been made men.
Oh, sweet Oliveto!
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, Bottom! Almost happy hour, almost courageous day.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you I am Fittro Athene.
Oh, let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word, please. All I will tell you is that the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. For the short and the long is our play. Preferred. No more words. Away. Go away.
We need to get to
It is strange, my Theseus, these lovers speak of.
More strange than true, I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehends more than cool reason ever comprehends.
But all the story of the night told over, their minds transfigured so together, more witnesses than fancy images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
From the lovers full of joy and mirth, joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us, when in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have between our after supper and bedtime? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. The actors are at hand, and by their show you all shall know, all who would like to know. Gentles, perchance you seem to wonder. Well, wonder on till truth is made plain. This man is Pyramus, if you should know. And this beauteous lady is this be certain.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I once now by name present a wall. In such a wall as I would have you think, that had it in a cranny, hole, or chink, though which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough path, this stone doth show that I am that same wall, the truth is so, that the cranny is right and sinister, though which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim look night! Oh, night, with you so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not. Oh, night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And down, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, that stands between our father's ground and thou, oh wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink mine. I'm thanks, courteous wall. God shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall. Oh, I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
Methinks the wall, being sensible, should curse again.
Not deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She's to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall.
Oh, wall!
Oh, wall! Full often hast thou heard my vows, for parting my fair peerless and me. My cherry lips have often kissing thy stones, thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice that will lie to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love. I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me to the home of this vile wall. 1, 2, 3.
I kissed the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Nelly's tomb meet me straightway?
Not this! My life! My death! I come without delay!
Thus, being done, wall my part to show, and being done, away doth go.
This is the silliest opiate ever I heard.
The worst of this kind are shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You. Whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both fear and tremble when lion, rough and wildest rage, doth roar. Then know that I, once not the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion stand.
A very gentle beast of a good conscience. Let us listen to the moon.
Moon! My house is a window! There is no window! This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
Oh, he should have won the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. I, the man in the moon.
Oh, this is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
He dare not come for the candle for his heat. It is already in snuff.
I am weary of this moon. Would he would change?
It appears, by this small light of discretion, that he is in wane, but in courtesy and all reason we must stay the time.
All I have to say is, this lanthorn is the moon, and I, the man in the moon.
But silence! Here comes Thisbe.
This is Ninny's tomb. Where is my love? Yes.
Roar.
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moused, lion.
So the lion vanished.
And then came Pyrrhus.
Sweet moon. I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining down so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take a truest Thisbe's sight. But stay. Oh, fight. But mark, poor knight! What dreadful dullness here! Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck! Oh dear! What? State was blood?
This passion and the death of a dear friend goes near to make a man look sad.
Be true my heart, but I pity the man.
Out sword! And wound the back of Pyramus! Left back! With a heart thus! Huh? Thus say I! Thus! 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 Now am I dead? Now my flesh! My soul is in the sky. Come. Move on. Take thy flight. Now die! 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 Die!
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man, for he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How can moonshine be gone before this we finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Oh, here she comes! And her passion ends the play.
Methinks they should not use such a long one for a Pyramus. I hope she'll be brief.
Asleep, my love. What did my dove? Oh, Pyramus, rise! Speak, speak, my dove. Dead? Dead? A tomb to cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
I and Wall too.
Oh, no! Assure you, the wall is down that part of their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue?
No! I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when all the players are dead, there needs none to be blamed. Marry, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly, very notably discharged.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and is this weak and idle theme no more yielding than a dream? Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, and now to escape the serpent's tongue, I will make amends ere long. Or else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends.